Fitness is a very important, it's essential to be able to.
In itself for sleeping, you think that a certain time cycle is ideal? Coming to when you mentioned that you keep track of your clients through, texting them personally and of
Yes.
course customizing it to that level. I don't like to use this word motivation, but like, how do you keep them driven?
So I provide 24/7 support on WhatsApp. So if I'm
Okay.
awake even at 4 in the morning and say that they need to contact me or they're having some sort of craving, I will take the call, or I will obviously respond to them.
Okay.
And what I do is I'm not constantly on their heads,
Oh, okay.
motivating them or being pushy. That's
Yeah.
what I don't do. I'm very subtle, and they also appreciate it. Say if I haven't, a lot of them I speak to them on a daily basis.
Right.
But a lot of them say if I don't, then at least on a Friday night, I will message them, happy weekend, how's everything going? And if they have any issues, then I do my job.
Okay.
Okay, if you've gone on a bender, now for the next 3 days, we'll do a slightly higher deficit, slightly larger deficit, and I'll compensate, make sure they compensate for it.
In an ideal case scenario, like how many days would you like to train a client to bring about a transformation in them in, let's say,
So
6 months?
your average Joe, I would say 3 times a week of resistance training is more than enough. Say someone is a experienced person or someone has been working out for a long time.
Yeah.
Depending on their goals, I don't go beyond 3 times a week, max 4 times a week.
Okay, but that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough, and the workouts don't last more than 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, now obviously there are exceptions. Some people who are professional bodybuilders or someone who's some people have to obviously work out a lot because they're,
That's a professional hazard for
yes,
them.
but your average Joe doesn't have to. Like
Okay.
I used to work out like that without being into bodybuilding or anything like that, but I didn't have the knowledge that time. I was
A fitness
gym
enthusiast.
bro science was what I was influenced by. That's why then I got formally educated, and
Right.
now I know, like what I know now is very different from what I used to practice. So it depends, and if it floats your boat, it floats your boat. Some people
Yeah.
just out of boredom or just for a sense of community, maybe
Yeah.
hang
True.
around the gym longer than
yeah.
necessary. But yeah, mostly if you're working out 3.5 hours and you're not a professional, that is completely that's too much of volume, and
Yeah.
you're surely overtraining if you're actually working like that.
Okay.
If
So
you're actually working out 3 hours, and then you'll see you won't get any results. Your muscles won't have time to recover. You won't be eating enough nutrients for them to be able to recover.
and overtraining, does it have any adverse effects also?
Yeah, you feel lethargic. Your
Oh.
mind also, your central nervous system is exhausted. Your
Right.
muscles are exhausted.
Wow.
Injuries
Oh, yeah,
by
injuries.
pushing yourself, because you're not letting your body recover and you're breaking it every day.
Right.
You're not giving it a gap that it
Right.
needs. A muscle takes around 48 to 72 hours to recover, and the volume of training you have to do has to be also adjusted according to your uh, level of training, what your diet is. So all these factors play.
Would you say that an ideal workout is one day of weight training and the other day some sport or cardiovascular
So again, depends on your goals. So if your goals is muscle building, I would say, and not fat loss as much, say you're already thin and you want to grow muscle, I would say 3 days of weight training and maybe 2 days of light cardio just for your cardiorespiratory endurance. So I would say 20 minutes of cardio. But now say if you're someone who's overweight,
Yeah.
so then I would put you on a 3 day weight training schedule, and 3 days, the other 3 days on cardio, say 30 minutes.
30 minutes. And
Yeah.
what kind of cardio would that be? Spinning?
So it's your choice. So there are many options. There's steady. I personally like steady state running,
Okay.
but then some people like HIIT.
Yeah.
Some people like group sessions,
Yeah.
cycling, like spin
Zumba.
class, Zumba. Yeah. So whatever floats your boat, again, you do, as long as you're giving your progressively improving your stamina.
Okay.
That's what it's for, basically.
Okay. Now, just from your personal experience, I want you to tell me, like you've always been a gym rat, like you
Yeah.
have
Since
always
I was 18, I'm 34 now. I've been
completely.
religiously
Oh yeah, sure.
working out in the gym.
And then you decided to get formally educated.
Yes.
So were there a lot of myth breakdowns and
Yes,
okay.
big time, big time. Like my eyes opened on another level, and I'm very
Despite you
grateful for
being-
doing this course. They are really, I would recommend this course to whoever is contemplating to get into the industry.
Right.
and I'm very happy with the kind of knowledge I gained there,
Yeah.
which was completely,
Training.
yeah, completely different from what I was practicing. This formal training that I've got has really taught me how to safely train, how to not overtrain, how nutrition was the biggest uh, uh, important factor. I didn't
Right.
know anything about nutrition before that. I used to just think, I was
Working
told
out.
eat, 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 and lift, lift, lift. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But nothing about nutrition, nothing about macro balances, nothing about how important protein is, how to formulate a diet according to your goals. So this course taught me a lot of things, and now I'm teaching other people how to do it, how to make those lifestyle changes. It's a lot of men you see
Yeah.
who have these big stomachs.
Yeah.
It's not because they're overeating.
Or rice eating. Like a
Yeah,
lot of people have
yeah.
this
I
if
mean,
you
that
eat
is a
rice.
problem, rice eating, but it's also other factors which play a big role, like constant stress. We have a stressful life.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are working, have kids, have families. So it becomes very difficult for them to even get into a workout routine.
Correct.
And then what that causes a vicious cycle of more fat on your
Yeah.
abdomen. Then that makes you crave more unhealthy food. The stress, I mean.
Yeah.
Then that it's very bad. It's a mess. So
And you think that, so when it comes to sleeping, you think that a certain time cycle is ideal.
I mean, yes, you should go to bed early, get up early. That's what
That's standard. Yeah.
evolution of so many
Correct.
thousands of years. That's what our system's supposed to be. It's called the circadian rhythm.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
So you get up and you go to sleep according to how the world functions. At sunrise, you get up,
Right.
and in the evening, once the sun sets, you go to sleep. Obviously, now the timings are.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to get up right at dawn, but that is
Yeah.
very good. A lot of people do.
Oh yeah. I mean, in fact, I mean, a friend of mine who's also from your industry me about the positive benefits of sunbathing,
Yes,
taking sun.
vitamin C is very
Yeah.
important for your
Yeah.
body. It's an essential vitamin.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Rehan, tell me, what are your goals with this entire endeavor of getting into the fitness industry as a personal coach to people? What is your goal? What are the kind of clients that you're looking to really transform?
No, so I'm not looking for any specific kind of clients.
Not
Whoever,
specifically
I mean,
athletes
whoever
or
comes. I mean, right now is just concentrating on people who want to change their lifestyles, want to get fitter, want
yeah.
to gain some muscle, lose fat, become healthier, coach them on on how to change their lifestyle. So I'm not specifically looking for any special kind of client. Whoever comes, who I'm qualified to train in
Okay.
your from your average population, I'm very happy to take on board.
Okay. All right. And any plans of?
So in the future, I will be doing a few more specializations
Okay.
where I'll be then qualified to take on special populations like
Okay.
geriatrics,
Okay.
which are people above, say, above 60 years old
Okay.
or 65 years old.
Okay.
Then children, because you see a
Children.
lot of obesity. I'm seeing last 10 years, I've seen a lot of small children already being
That is
fat.
true, but I
Yeah.
wanted to, in fact, ask you. This is something that I was told when I was young because I was also a very obese kid. That if you work out, I started working out as young as 18, but I was told that it stunts your full potential of height growth,
That's a
like
complete
height.
myth.
That's a myth.
That's a
Okay.
myth. Children can start. I mean, there are specialized equipment for children. You can't make a child use adults' weight training equipment.
Yeah.
But that's a complete myth. Your height is determined by your genetics,
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
and
Of
yeah,
course.
it's not like even people say you hang,
Yeah.
you'll grow
Play
tall. All that
basketball.
is stupid myths. It's
Oh.
all yeah. And growth plates. There's a time when your growth plates get sealed. That's when your growth stops. Nothing to do with lifting weights. There's so many like now, especially abroad, there are a lot of parents getting, even if they don't need, even if they aren't fat, they're letting their kids lift weights, get stronger, because it helps and it creates that mindset from childhood, so it stays concrete in your head for life. And I
Right.
would love to help out these a lot of children and teach them the right ways, so then for the rest of their lives they're completely
Sorted.
sorted.
Also, the disciplinary.
Yes, so mental toughness
Yeah.
it teaches you,
Yeah.
makes you
Major.
yeah. So same thing what sports does. Like a lot of, why do you think we used to play sports as
Yeah.
kids or be
Yeah.
encouraged to go join a team?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Play like
yeah.
do swim or
But
swimming
so
or.
that's also same benefits, but this has a little bit more carryover effects in the sense playing sports is very good, but
Yeah.
then being fit, doing things as like lifting weights, improving your respiratory endurance will further help you progress more in your sports.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Just doing sports will, after some time, you'll stagnate. But if you want to improve more, then that's for adults, kids, everybody.
Okay. So you're saying that all of these celebrated tennis players and all, they
Yeah, for
obviously
them,
they
fitness is
also
a very
train.
important, it's essential
But
to
is
be
the
able
sport in
to.
itself also something that's
Sport is a skill.
yeah,
It
sport is a
has,
skill.
yeah, it has obviously some, obviously endurance, and
Yeah.
but then you have to work out and exercise and
Have that level
eat
of
the right
stamina.
food to be
Yeah.
able to function at the level they function
Oh
and
yeah.
to improve your performance.
Correct. Correct.
It's a non-negotiable.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
non-negotiable, you'd
you,
say.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So this was a very interesting episode, Ryan, and
Thank you so much for having me.
oh no, thank you so much for being here and educating me also, and kind of just like inspiring me to start with resistance training, because a lot of women are still very not apprehensive, but they have some sort of resistance against weight training. A certain kind of, I see a lot of women in the gym just running on the treadmill for like hours, and they have some sort of a mental block against weights.
So I'll tell you the myth. So there's this myth that women have that weight training will start making them look masculine,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like make them bulky. That's completely stupid and false.
yeah.
Now, what determines our features, like say I'm a man, you're a woman, it's hormones like
Correct.
testosterone.
Yeah,
I'll have more testosterone in me naturally because I'm a guy, and
yeah,
you will have less. So no amount of weights will change that. You
yeah.
will just, if you do resistance training, you will look much nicer aesthetically, but
Correct.
as a woman,
Right, right.
unless you take exogenous testosterone or stuff
Yeah.
like that, which a lot of these bodybuilders do.
Competitive,
But
yeah.
naturally, it will only help you. There will be no effects like you look like a man. That's scientifically completely
Untrue.
false. Yes.
Okay. All right, Rian, thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to having you again and more about your experiences as you go. And I'm very excited also to kind of adopt to some of the things that you've told me about today in terms of dietary changes. And really
And I
want,
would like to tell your viewers and yourself.
yes,
So I have my Instagram handle. It's called
correct,
Fitness
fitness
Faction
faction.
2025.
Right.
So if you're interested in fitness, you do, and you're still, you can just go through. I post a lot of science-backed
Yes,
information, a
yes,
lot of good tips.
absolutely.
So if you're all interested, you want to make the first step, you can start following me. You can go through the
Great.
content that I've made. I can guarantee you it will open your eyes and help you out.
Definitely, and I can vouch for that. So, guys, this was it for us for today. Please leave comments if you have any queries. And like Rehan said, his Instagram handle is Fitness Faction
2025 Fitness
2025,
Faction 2025.
2025, and it's highly valuable, very scientific, profile.
Yeah, no shortcuts, no myths, no clickbait.
Correct. And yeah, I'm going to see you on the next episode with another interesting guest. And until then, guys, stay fit and don't look for shortcuts.